So is it too early to talk about romance options? I mean... I'm gonna be honest with you, readers. This Readus Reacts almost didn't happen. I was planning on taking this week off of making videos to prepare for stuff later on down the line. Things like preparing for my panel for BlurredCon later on this month. Setting up plans that I have for the future of this channel and possibly others later down the line. Getting to know Comic Drake better as a friend before we work on these collabs we have scheduled for the beginning of July. I shouldn't have told you that. Then I made the mistake of watching Microsoft's presentation at E3 2017 and saw BioWare's presentation of their brand new IP named Anthem, aka Iron Man Destiny. Which I assure you readers is the best compliment because this game looks great. There was only a trailer during EA's conference, but there was actual gameplay during Microsoft's, which in my opinion was the highlight of the conference for me. With Shadow of War coming as a close second. It would have been first if, there was a romance option in the game. I have a thing for orcs. But one thing I did notice afterward was that while there was a good amount of people psyched about the game online, a good amount of individuals were also a bit upset, claiming that all the attention on this new IP is the reason why Mass Effect Andromeda suffered. And that's honestly a fair assumption. After all, Andromeda was developed by a new team in Montreal that consisted of fans of the original trilogy instead of the Edmonton studio that produced them. A lot of individuals pulled a Bungie and left 2 years into the development of the game, including Casey Hudson, who directed the original trilogy. And it had a budget of $40 million, which is about half of what a AAA budget is for a video game nowadays. So while we don't have that information regarding Anthem yet, a lot of people are already making assumptions that BioWare put their most valuable assets into making this IP as opposed to making Andromeda the best game that it can be. Now, whether or not that's true remains to be seen, but with this information in our possession, I can totally sympathize with those who are pretty disappointed with this outcome. And at the same time, despite knowing all of this behind the scenes information regarding Andromeda, I'm still psyched for Anthem. Not because I have no love for Mass Effect, but because I feel that this is a chance for BioWare to make things right. Specifically with individuals who are upset about the fate of Andromeda. The team behind Andromeda was new and were fans that just wanted to make a Mass Effect game, was given a budget significantly lower than traditional, and made this game in a time when a good amount of their developers decided to jump ship. They did the best that they could to make this game the best that it could with what was allowed of them. And because Anthem was the priority, it is up to EA and BioWare to prove to the individuals who had a problem with how Andromeda was handled, why it was worth taking those possible resources away from it in the first place. And from what I've seen so far, color me impressed. So readers, your homework assignment for the day. Write in the comments section below what you think of BioWare's new IP Anthem. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday. But until then, this is Readus 101. Class dismissed.